This is me, and so is this, and this. So in the beginning of the year, I started working on a series of self-portraits. I've never done a whole lot of them throughout my life. Generally speaking, when I was younger, they were, should I say, discouraged. Every time I made one, I got some sort of spiel about how they're narcissistic and I should be doing something else. And I kind of internalized that for a long time, and I stopped making them almost completely. Self-portraiture has always been a very introspective process for me, and I'm gonna venture a guess and say that's probably true for most other people who've done a self-portrait before. I think it's safe to say that with most artwork, one of the goals is to communicate something about what it's like to be alive at that point in time. But with self-portraiture, it's a little different because here the artist inevitably ends up talking to themselves as much as any potential audience. In a self-portrait, you're confronted with yourself in a way that you can only really access through visual media like drawing, painting, photography, and maybe even video. Here, the same gaze that you use to observe the outside world is turned onto yourself now, which inevitably forces you to turn inward. And now I get to change everything I was planning because while I was working on this video, which I was spending way too much time on anyways, I had an accident and broke my right clavicle. So my right arm is going to be out of commission for the next few weeks. It's pretty gnarly actually. Anyways, back to what we were talking about before. So you've already seen these three. The idea here is to just make a whole bunch of these and also eventually paint them large. For this series, I'm drawing a lot of inspiration from a handful of people. My friend Rand Casey is a big inspiration. They're a photographer in the Pacific Northwest. I've been following their work for many years, and they have done some absolutely stunning self-portraits. They published, I believe, their first photo book last year, and I got a copy of it about 6 months ago or so. And it is absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at these. They're absolutely stunning. Ben Zank is another photographer whose work I really enjoy. I just really like the way he uses the figure and comes up with these like really comical, absurd images. Leanne Surfleet is another photographer whose work I really enjoy, who does mostly self-portraits. She creates these like beautiful, whimsical, sort of ephemeral self-portraits. Johan Barrios is a painter whose work I really enjoy. Again, for the weird sort of abstract way that he uses the figure, I just really enjoy that. And I think that's all I got for you today. If you watched till the end, thank you. And if you want to see where this series goes, or you want to see me go back to being a complete beginner by trying to draw with my left hand, tune in next time.